Hey, it's Loaf. Most of you that watch the channel aren't subscribed, so if you like our content and want to see more, simply tossing us a like and slapping that subscribe button really helps this channel grow. Today we have a fresh story on the one and only MrBeast. MrBeast has recently been under fire once again for allegedly having a toxic work environment. The situation was brought to light by an article written by Insider. Former employees of YouTuber MrBeast allege the star created a toxic work environment where he berated and belittled staff, report says. The Insider article references another article. The articles primarily focus on one of MrBeast's past editors, Matt Turner, who accused MrBeast of yelling, bullying, and insulting him every day while working for him. Turner also pointed out that MrBeast wouldn't credit him in the video when asked to, and instead would credit someone else. As you can imagine, people came out of the woodwork to criticize MrBeast. Honestly, not surprised. Something about MrBeast always seemed extremely off to me. I'm sure a lot of articles/allegations will come out. Shame how he acts nice on camera but is rude off cameras. Another one bites the dust. So glad all of this is coming out. Call out toxicity. All toxicity needs to be acknowledged and called out. Other people spoke up saying that the situation happened years ago, and that the article was only published as a hit piece to gain clout and exposure. Turner was given free rent and $10K after being let go, and even made a video praising MrBeast, and said the decision to leave was mutual, but he enjoyed his time working there. This is clearly a hit piece, where Turner is now lying to gain clout. This is obvious bullshit. This is from an article that was taken from a New York Times article, and this situation happened 3 to 4 years ago, and it has also been addressed 3 to 4 years ago. Amongst the people claiming it was a hit piece was YouTuber DeFranco through a video uploaded on his channel.
I'm someone who has publicly said, I said something that was not true because I was clout chasing. It understandably is going to make people skeptical about what you are claiming. Right? Are you telling the truth or are you lying? Are you kind of telling the truth but you're embellishing a lot? We don't know. Because the Times piece doesn't really fully address and dive into the flip-flop nature of Turner's claims, it ends up feeling like a hit piece.
The journalist who wrote the article, Taylor Lorenz, responded to DeFranco and called him out on Twitter. Philly D, this video is frustrating and wrong. Turner is not the main person speaking out. As the story says, this report was based on interviews with 11 former employees and business associates of MrBeast, which you fail to mention. Calling my reporting a hit piece when you ignore the reporting mentioned in the actual story and misrepresent the claims is dishonest and rude. If you have questions about my stories or reporting process, my DMs are open, and I'm always happy to have a conversation. DeFranco was quick to reply, and the two began tweeting back and forth at each other. Taylor, just be honest. You made a thinly veiled hit piece on MrBeast so you could still get the outrage clicks while still making it like it wasn't the whole point of your article, so YouTubers would still trust talking to you. This is a gross misrepresentation to see from a big creator who purports to support journalism. 11 former workers for MrBeast spoke out for my piece. Phil calling those workers liars says it all. Big creators like Phil don't want accountability in the industry, you have to ask why. These large creators like Phil DeFranco, Jake Paul, etc. bash the media because they want to operate with impunity. They want to continue to dominate an industry that's changing. It's why they're terrified of reporters coming up like Cat and Barge, who hold them accountable. Lol, I'm just like Jake Paul now, apparently. Jesus Christ, how stupid. The tweets have since been deleted by DeFranco and Lorenz. Some people defended DeFranco's claims. Good on Philip. MrBeast is a clear positive influence in the platform, and if a journalist has to reuse a single 3-year-old story, it just kinda shows how unproblematic MrBeast truly is now. Others were against DeFranco. Phil was rude in his tweets for no reason. If you disagree with the article, explain why instead of acting like a child. After the internet did some digging, an old video clip resurfaced of Matt Turner describing his MrBeast editing job as a dream job.
This was a dream job for so long, and when I got it, I was so happy I got it, and the job is still an amazing job. If you have the opportunity to get this job that I had, totally take it. It's a lot of fun.
Now, while it is true that the situation in the articles happened years ago, this isn't the first time Turner has spoken up about MrBeast mistreating him. Turner posted on Twitter in 2019 about the issue. I'm not gonna make a video about my time editing for MrBeast, but I will say that was the most mentally draining time of my life. I was yelled at, bullied, called mentally and replaceable by MrBeast every day. Being in tears and having mental breakdowns day after day is difficult, and after a while became too much. After every editing mistake I made, I was made to feel like an absolute idiot, even if the content wasn't real. No credit was given, unless a video I edited got credited to someone else. Some of the biggest YouTubers on the platform are some of the worst human beings I've literally ever met. On God, looks can be deceiving. Another person that edited for MrBeast in the past also tweeted saying it was a negative work experience. I used to edit for MrBeast. I made a video explaining my experience while I did so, and I basically said it was one of the worst consecutive weeks of my life. I was manipulated by Keemstar and MrBeast on Drama Alert, and the whole internet turned against me basically. Turner also shared a text conversation he sent out in 2018 while he was working for MrBeast. In the texts, he claims MrBeast was dishonest about payments, constantly reminding editors that they are replaceable, and would get angry at them for not hitting the 10-minute mark for a video. Turner exposes these text messages along with his experience in YouTube videos he uploaded on his channel, which have since been deleted. According to Dextero, MrBeast has addressed these allegations through a reported phone call with Keemstar. MrBeast claims that he paid a $10,000 severance package for Turner, as well as getting him another job at Soar Gaming. As for the recent Insider and New York Times article, MrBeast has not responded to any of the journalists and has been silent on social media. He has only tweeted about his birthday. Thanks for all the birthday wishes. I feel so old now that I'm 23. Lol. What do you guys think about this situation? You think MrBeast is hell to work for? Or do you think he's just as nice as he is on camera? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, keep it fresh. See ya.